What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Harrison and I finally have a weekend where we are both off from work. So we took advantage of that. We went and hit a gym session, as you saw at the beginning of this video. But in this video, we're gonna share with you guys something that we've been cooking up. We've been doing behind the scenes, trying to get started, and it is a world record attempt. Now, what world record attempt is it? It is the farthest distance running handcuffed.
Oh gosh.
So we applied for this world record to get our guidelines and everything, so we know what we have to do to make the world record official. And we have those guidelines, and we're going to share those with you guys here. We're going to go on a little run, and it's like 6 guidelines, so it's not a lot. But yeah, we're going to share with you what we have to do to accomplish this world record. So let's get into this run. Okay, so before we get into the guidelines, let me give you guys a little backstory on how this idea came about. And months and months and months ago, Harrison and I were out here on the same trail at Red Mountain running together, and for some reason we started holding hands for just a moment, for a few minutes while we were running or hiking up a hill or something. And my YouTuber brain, constantly thinking of like new video ideas or challenges that Harrison or I could do, started churning. And I was like, you know what, why don't we run as far as we can while holding hands? Then I started being cynical. I'm like, people aren't gonna believe we held hands the entire time. So what could solve that? Handcuffs. So we started looking into it, and we found world record attempts of people running the fastest marathons handcuffed together, but we did not see anyone running the farthest distance handcuffed together. That is right up our alley, running ultra marathons. So we quickly applied for this world record attempt so we could get our guidelines and everything. And apparently there is already a record of 80 kilometers, which is 49.7 miles. That's perfect. We were going for 50 miles anyway. We don't have an exact distance that we're gonna go for yet. We could go farther than 50, but 50 is the mark we have to get to. But I thought that was pretty cool how we could, you know, attempt a world record and also make a cool video for you guys. But yeah, let's get into those 6 guidelines. Okay, so guideline number 1 for the world record attempt is that the handcuffs must be commercially available. That means they can't be custom made for Harrison and I. They have to be handcuffs that anyone could buy if they wanted to attempt this world record for themselves. Also, the handcuffs have to be secured at each participant's wrist. So Harrison's gonna share guideline number 2 with you guys.
Okay, guideline number 2 is pretty simple. The handcuffs have to be connected by a chain that is no longer than 20 centimeters. So obviously you can't have handcuffs that you can jump rope with. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Guideline number 3 is that the handcuffs must be locked and checked by an independent witness, and the key should remain with one of the participants during the duration of the attempt.
Guideline number 4, any forward progress along the course, you have to be handcuffed to one another. You can separate if you need to, say to like go to the bathroom or something, but if one participant moves forward along the course without the other, you will be disqualified from the attempt.
Guideline number 5, each participant must start and finish the race together. If one of the participants finishes before the other, then the attempt is disqualified. Obviously, I can't start with Harrison, then finish with someone else handcuffed to me. So yeah, we're gonna drag each other to that 50+ mile mark.
Yes, sir. Guideline number 6, although this record attempt is for furthest distance traveled, we also have to submit the time that it takes us to make the attempt.
But yeah, that is all 6 guidelines that we have to follow to attempt this world record to make it official. But we also need help from you guys. So let me share how any of you guys watching this video could possibly help us. All right, so we're gonna be attempting this world record October 28th at Veterans Park in Alabaster, Alabama, running the Endless Mile. It's gonna be a 1-mile loop until we hit the 50-mile mark and more, maybe. We don't necessarily have to have any help, but we are seeking it. So if you're interested in crewing us in any way for any length of time, we would greatly appreciate that. I also need help videoing the attempt for YouTube and also evidence. So if you are a videographer and you're free October 28th, hit me up. If you're not a videographer, but you can hold a camera and you can help us film mainly the beginning of the attempt and the end of the attempt. We're also going to be filming ourselves with a GoPro. That would be greatly appreciated. What else do we need?
If you just want to come spectate the race.
Oh yeah, if you just want to come spectate the race.
Or run it yourself.
Or run it yourself, the Endless Mile. You can find that on ultrasignup.com. I will link it in the description of this video. Yeah, come run the race with us. It's gonna be something we've never done before. Hope maybe we'll never do it again, or maybe we will, who knows. But if you are interested in checking out this attempt, we will post it obviously after we attempt it in late October or early November whenever we post the video. So subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and we will see you in the next one. Anything you want to say?
No, sir.
Okay.
What's next? New phone, new dress, new flex. What's best? What's next? New text, who guessed? You said, I said, we won, we dread. What's best? What's next?